Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. My dear respected Muslim brothers and sisters in Islam, you're welcome to our Ramadan Tafsir from Al-Mustofiyyah Society of Nigeria. The topic still remains marital relationship in Islam. Please stay back, relax, while our stars comes aboard for better explanation. Assalam.
فإني لا أبكي على سكن ثرى
ولكنني أبكي على المتزوج ولكنني أبكي على المتزوج فإني لا أبكي على ساكن ثرى ولكنني أبكي على المتزوج ولكنني أبكي على المتزوج عن ابن عمر رضي الله عنهما قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا يختب أحدكم على خطبة أخيه حتى يترك الخاتب قبله أو يأذن له.
عن ابن عمر
رضي الله عنهما قال.
The hadith was also reported from the son of Umar. May Allah be pleased with two of them, that is the father and the son. He said, the Prophet of Allah, may Allah's blessings and mercy be shown upon him the more. But never you men, boys, don't ever speak upon another man's foundation. If somebody has started a house as a good Muslim, you don't go there to go and force yourself on that foundation, that you want to build on that foundation, especially when the land does not belong to you. Meaning is a parable. The meaning is that if a man is already interested in a woman or a girl, as a Muslim who fears Allah, and you are aware, you don't go and talk to that lady again. Leave them. But for an ignorant Muslim, or a Muslim who does not care about Sharia of Islam, he will still go ahead. This is a warning. The Prophet said, La yaktubu ala khutbati.
La yakatibu ahadukum ala khutbati akhi hatta yatruka li khatibu qablahu aw yazala.
Unless and until the first man has been disengaged by the lady. Let me make it clearer. This is a lady. This is a man who has been speaking of his heartfelt to this lady, whether young or old. Another man is here. The man, having known that this man is there already, or this boy is there already, as a Muslim. We are talking to Muslims now, and those who fear Allah to among non-Muslims should follow the coup. This man should not come and speak to this lady or to this woman again. Hence, this man is still speaking, except and unless when this woman finally said, my no yesterday is no today, and even tomorrow's my no remains as no, then it means this man has been disengaged. Then this one can now begin to speak. But what we see in our children today, this is the young boy or the man, the other boy who knows that this man wants this lady will still be coming. In some cases, man, they could even be friends. This should never happen as Muslims. So it is not too good for the second man to come when the first man is still on with the same lady. But if the conclusion had been reached, and it's an unfortunate, conclusion to the first man, then the second man can now come in, so that somebody who is not eligible will not be given the chance to come. Remember, our daughters are not allowed to marry pagans. Islam frowns at it. We'll still go into it later after. Though some requisites are given to men, some chants are given to men, and even in our own contemporary, it is dangerous and deadly. Therefore, the second man should step back. But having concluded the contract and the answer is 0 or no, then the second man can come. Why has Islam said this? To avoid commotion, to avoid wrangling, to avoid grudge, to avoid fights, to avoid war. Because most dangerous war in the whole world is the war of women. If somebody snatches your wife, it's a war that may never end. And as such, the war may not just start and end there. It may continue and extend to the two families. So Islam does not want war. Islam is a religion of peace.
Unless
the other man withdraws voluntarily, or the man calls the other man, or the boy calls the other boy. Kai Ibrahim, I've read your interest, your heart, that you are interested in Aisha. Is it true? Talk. I have tried my very best, but I have failed. Please, you can go ahead. Because Muslims are nothing but one family. Innamal mu'minuna ikhwah. This is how Islam to be. Let us transmit this knowledge to our children at home. The Prophet didn't say this, but it's the opposite. Our daughters should not always accept 2 cubes in one container at the same time. Meaning they shouldn't date 2 boys or men at the same. It's dangerous and deadly. Because the day they get to know, the repercussion will still fall back on the same lady. Therefore, we should be mindful of this very well, and we should maintain our marriage. Let peace reign in our marriage. This war in marriages are enough. Enough is enough. Let us be peaceful. Let us be good exemplars to the rest of the part of the whole world. فإني
لا أبكي على ساكني ثرى ولكنني أبكي على المتزوج
فإني لا أبكي على
ساكني ثرى.
I don't care, I don't weep, I don't cry when I see a corpse being moved, being passed, being buried. ولكنني
أبكي
على المتزوج
ولكنني أبكي على المتزوج.
But I cry a lot when I see people get married. You can see what is happening today. Why and why and why should that be? A marriage of 2 months. Subhanallah. A marriage 2 months, 2 month old. And it crashes and crashes forever. Why? Then as we want to make a move of getting married, there are some women you cannot get married to in Islam. no matter what.
المحرمات من النساء للزواج.
Al-Muharramatu minan nisa'i liziwaj. You cannot marry them, no matter how keenly interested you are in them, no matter their beauties, no matter their affluence, no matter their favors, no matter whatever they possess, you cannot marry them. Therefore, it is a good reason for us to always go on researches when our children want to get married. You must find out, you must make inquiries to know that the person to be married by your son or by your daughter is an eligible person. What does Quran says? Wala thank you.
ولا تنكحوا ما نكح آباؤكم من النساء إلا ما قد سلف إنه كان فاحشة ومقتا وساء سبيلا. حرمت عليكم أمهاتكم وبناتكم وأخواتكم وعماتكم وخالاتكم وبنات الأخ وبنات الأخت وأمهاتكم اللاتي أرضعنكم وأخواتكم من الرضاعة وأمهات نسائكم وربائبكم اللاتي في وجوركم من نسائكم اللاتي دخلتم بهن فإن لم تكونوا دخلتم بهن فلا جناح عليكم وعلائل أبنائكم الذين من أصلابكم وأن تجمعوا بين الأختين إلا ما قد سلف إن الله كان غفورا رحيما.
And in Nigerian cultures, as far as I know, as little as I know, we hardly do this, except very few families. How many times have men, boys come wanting to marry our daughters and we ask a lot of questions? We don't. ولا تنكحوا ما نكح آباؤكم. Number one, of the women we cannot marry, no matter the love, no matter the affection, no matter the flair we have for them, is a woman who has been married before by our fathers.
إلا ما قد سلف.
I am a man, and this is a woman I want to marry. I must go into history to know whether my father had married the woman before or not. It's quite different, quite distinctly different from my father just speaking to her. If my father spoke with her and the lady did not agree and they were never married even for 1 minute, I can still go. But even based on culture, bringing such a woman into the family is disastrous. Love, especially from men to women, and when the woman had already turned down the man, it's not advisable. Because once a soldier, a woman was loved by a man, it's hard for the love to be erased. So if care is not taken, if I should go into it and I'm bringing in the woman, it is dangerous because my father's interest may still be recuperated. So number one, woman you can never and I can never marry is a woman that has been married before by our fathers.
إنه كان فاحشة
إلا ما قد
سلف.
Except those that have happened in the past, perhaps during Jahiliyyah period, when people never knew what Allah wanted and what He wanted not, when Islam had not come in full force. Allah had forgiven them. Because that was part of their practices during Jahiliyyah period, during barbaric period, during ignorant period. They married women that were once married by their fathers. But when Islam came through Muhammad, Allah said, tell the Muslims, part of the women they cannot marry to is the women once married by their fathers. In an opposite way, it means if a son had married a wife before, the father is not eligible to marry to such woman again.
إنه كان فاحشة ومقتا وساء سبيلا.
إنه كان فاحشة. That is nothing except abomination. Even if you go to some Nigerian cultures, it is an abomination for a son to marry a woman that was once married by his father. It is a great abomination in most Nigerian cultures. In fact, people will even rise against it, and they will make sure that the marriage does not hold. It is a wrong way to follow. It is a misfortune adventure to go into. So no Muslim should try that. Once your father had married a woman before, bygone is bygone. Say bye-bye forever. Don't try it again. Don't allow anything to come in between you and such a woman.
حرمت عليكم أمهاتكم.
حرمت عليكم أمهاتكم. The next category after that are your mothers. You cannot marry your mother, no matter how beautiful your mother is. But Islam has given this valuable advice. But as our society is today, some people have gone seriously contrary to this. We have read on so many media avenues where a son had raped his mother. Another one, it was even the mother herself who said she lures her son every Wednesday to have sex with his own biological son. What life are we living? What end time are we witnessing? What a sagacity in our society. Because when these are rampant, the repercussions are not going to be too good. Perhaps not only to those who execute such, but perhaps even the neighbors around. When Allah's anger comes, it is going to affect all people around. So if you have a means to stop such a thing without that costing your life, try to stop it. Imagine a woman. The woman confessed that every Wednesday she lures her son into sexual relationship. Every Wednesday. And at the end of that write-up, it was for nothing but for ritualism. Where are we going? Ila aina nadhhab. Even those who commit ritualism because they want to get rich, it's because they are not patient. If they are patient, perhaps it is even within that year Allah wanted to make them to be rich legally instead of making themselves to be rich illegally. Let us be very careful. And parents should always monitor the movements of their children, whether when they are within or even outside their environment. If they are in school, if you know people around, tell them to always visit. Not even only secondary school students, even university students. There are ways you can monitor them so that they do not go into practicing the devilish acts others are practicing. Subhanallah
wa bihamdihi subhanallah iliyadimi kalimatani khafifatani ala lisani thaqilatani fil mizani fatani la rahmani la wa bihamdihi subhanallah.
MashaAllah, we thank our Mana for that wonderful episode of ours. I believe we all gained one or two things from that interesting episode. Please stay back for our translations in both Hausa and Yoruba languages. Happy viewing.
La ilaha illa ilahuna anta hawalu anta hakiru. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ìkẹ́ Ọlọ́run àti ọlá rẹ̀ kó máa bá gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń tẹ́tí sí wa láti ilé. Àwọn àfáà wa wọ́n ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ láti ìjọ́ tá a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lérí ọ̀rọ̀ ìgbéyàwó náà ni a sì wà. Èyí tí wọ́n bá wa sọ lónìí ní ṣókí òun ni nípa pé ìyàwó tí a bá mọ̀ pé ẹnìkan tí ń wá lọ, kódà irú obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti gbà ní àbí kò tí ì gbà, pé ìwọ tó ti mọ̀ sí ni pé lágbájá ń wá lọ, kódà kó wù ọ́ náà ó fi ilẹ̀ ni, tó bá ti gbà ohun tọ́lọ́run fẹ́ ṣe nu ó sì fi àwọn méjì àmọ́ tí ó bá wá gbà lẹ́yìn ìgbà òun ni wọ́n lè tó padà sí irú ọ̀dọ̀ obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì wọ́n tún wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa pé àwọn ìyàwó tí a lè fẹ́, pé alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ń bẹ ni pé ìyàwó tí bàbá èèyàn bá ti fẹ́ rí, pé ìsídà bàbá èèyàn ń bẹ láyé ni àbí bàbá èèyàn ti kú, lókun ìgbà tí bàbá èèyàn bá ti fẹ́ rí tó ti fẹ́ wọlé tó sì ti jọ láṣọṣepọ̀, ó ti dèwọ̀ fún irú ọmọ bàbá náà kó fẹ́ ìyàwó bàbá rẹ̀. Kódà wọ́n tún jóyè wá pé àmọ́ bí bàbá kan bá sọ̀rọ̀ tí bàbá ò sì tí ì ní àjọṣepọ̀ kan tí ò tí ì fẹ́ sílé títí Ọlọ́run bá fi pe bàbá sọ́dọ̀, irú ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lè fẹ́ obìnrin bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n wá sọ ti ìyá náà ní ṣókí wípé ọmọ náà ò lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ láti mọ súnmọ́ ìyá rẹ̀, wípé tírú rẹ̀ bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gan-an kìí sojú lásán, wípé kódà àṣà wa nílẹ̀ wa níbi tí a wà lórílẹ̀‐èdè wa yìí kò faramọ́ pé kí ọmọ fẹ́ ìyàwó bàbá rẹ̀, bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni kò faramọ́ kí ìyá fẹ́ ọmọ rẹ̀. Kí Ọlọ́run kó jẹ́ kí a ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọdún láyé, kọ́lọ́run mọ́ sí eléyìí lágbọ̀mọ́ fún wa. Ọlá àti Ànábì wa Muhammad. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
يا ربي أسر ولا تؤثر واجعل أموري سهلا يسيرا. Mun gode wa Allah da ya kuma kawo mana yau a game da cikin wannan watan mai tsantsa mai sarki. Wannan a ce dai ana jin daɗin mana a game da bayanin da yake mana, to ce dai muna ci gaba a game da maganin malam. Me malam ya kawo mana, abin da malam ya kawo mana cewa duk wani na musulunci na uwanka wanda ka riga ka san cewa ya buɗe bakin shi yana son mace cewa zai aure ta, kuma kai sai ka ji daga can baya ka zo kana neman wannan yarinyar nan, Allah bai yarda da wannan ba, kuma manzo Allah ma ya ce kar mu yi. Kuma na biyu aka faɗa mana cewa wannan ba yadda a ce mutum ya aure mata wanda ubanka ya riga ya sa baki ba, ko kuma bacci ya riga ya haɗa su. In mutum ya yi wannan ba ɗa ne na alak ba, Allah baya son wannan. Kuma an ce mana ba yadda mana cewa mu aure mace wanda a ce dai matan babanmu da aka nan. Kuma na uku ba yadda a ce mace ta samu amfani da yaron da cikinta ba, wannan musulunci bai yarda da shi ba, ko kabilanci ma bai yarda da shi ba. Saboda in balle ma a ce musulunci, kabilanci ma bai yarda da wannan abubuwan ba. Domin aka alasa mu ji wannan targaɗin da malam ya mana, in mun ji alasa ya mana amfani. Wannan malam inda yake kawo ilimin shi, Allah ya saka mishi da alheri, kuma Allah ya ƙara wannan ilimin na Allah ya buɗa mishi hanya bijayi Rasulullahi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Kuma mutanen gida da ake sauraron malam, mu ma Allah ya mu samu albarkan wannan ladan da cikin wannan watan da muke ciki. Bijayi la haula wala quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. Allahumma anta salam wa minka salam, tabarakta wa ta'alaita ya zal jalali wal ikram. Amin.
ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. We thank Almighty Allah for today's episode. We wish you join us tomorrow, inshallah, for another interesting one from the Mustofiyyah Society of Nigeria. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wassalamu ala al-mursalin. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.